Hi, this is Mr. Tack Pans, and there's too much light in the background here, so we have to adjust the light in front of this light over here. Get that light out of the way. There's still too much light, and I don't like it. So maybe it's that light over there. So I'm going to magically go down with the light, boom. But now my face is not clear enough. Now it looks like I only have half a face. Oh my God. Look at me. I'm like a pilot. What do you want to come into? Oh no, the light's off, on. Oh my God, it's like clarity in here. But look, you can see that one eye. Look at that ball in the middle of my eye there. Eh? Look at that ball. How you doing there, spacelings? What's going on? I am Fleshy Robotics. I have come here from the ancient times of who knows what. Yeah, that's right. All these old sayings. Let me get some light on me. All these old sayings. All these old sayings. Who knows what? Up yours. Take a big one. Everybody's on first. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's on first. Get ready. They're two apart, right? The ring finger and the pinky finger protecting who's on first, right? So we're going to get back. We're going to get on the Fleshy Robotics. By the way, I do own the domain Fleshy Robotic, Fleshy Robotic, ROBIT. Okay, not with an S, because I am Fleshy Robotic. I could put Fleshy Robotics, okay, Botic, TIC, or TIX, Fleshy Robotics. Okay, so I'm not sure which way. I should just be getting all of them, right? So you tend to go a little crazy. So it's Fleshy Robotic, tic-tac-toe. And one of the things we get from tic-tac-toe is this. Here's the tic-tac-toe, right? But I covered up the top section, right? And I've got a spaceship. No, I've got two eyes. It's Helmut Schmidt. Helmut Schmidt. You know, he plays for Philadelphia, that's Schmidt. No, it's a Bugs Bunny Beetle Rabbit going down here. Bugs Bunny Beetle Rabbit. So now Bugs Bunny Beetle Rabbit, I put an antenna up here, an antenna up here. Or let's go down the ladder. Every ladder, every level has another peek hole. Or they could be binoculars, and now whose nose looking at you, right? Getting into Fleshy Robotics. Has anybody ever thought that in the middle of everything, on top of everything, inside the reality of how we can become half of Earth, the sand, the rain, the water, what is Earth? What is the basis for Earth? The planet is EARTHT, and it is actually, when you remove one of the letters, I'm going to remove my face and show you the numbers that I'm writing down over here, and I'm going to show you how we become one of the Olympic torch holders. Olympic torch holders. We have the Greeks running, okay, as an FTL, you know, the Florist FTL running with a little wing on the bottom, the golden wing. You have to understand what the word wing is. Oh, Wing Wong, I know I'm not from China. I could be from Vietnam too. I'll have the accent. You know, and I'm not making funny of you. You have to understand that the water in this world, we go down to Cuba or Mexico and the water's not the same. We go to different parts of the world and the water's not the same. The meat of the animals cooked in different ways from Africa, going down to England where you can't get the braised meat because it causes certain diseases. But some people don't catch certain diseases because of how the earthling, ling, and ling d'appel in French, we have to connect. In my world, I go for two basic languages. It's English and it's French. So I'm going to show you on this piece of paper, okay, yellow and jaune. Don't worry, I'm going to get the Fleshy Robotics, because when you rub metal really a lot, it turns blue, orange, and red. Blue, orange, and red. What color do we get first? Yellow becomes 92, and the short count, right? The short count Y equals 25 equals 7. Just like S. S equals 19. 1 plus 9 equals 1. 19 equals 1. So instead of saying 10, 1 plus 0 is 1, the single word with S equals 1. 1, 7 is the gateway, SP. Inside germ, 7 is the gateway. Sperm and germ, the germ is the sperm. because it creates and you can't stop it. Look what happened to me. I grew up until I'm the only germ from sperm that put on a cap and said, hey, I got my mother's egg. And look, I brought my mother's egg out. Where's the other half of the egg? Down the toilet? In the garbage? There ain't no such thing as garbage. It's all recycling and particles and pieces of the silver, the bronze, and the gold have come together. Here is your yellow. Two colors of yellow making up gold and bronze in one. We have white gold making up the difference of the understanding of the visual of silver. Yellow equals short count 2992. Add them together 121. 11 times 11 equals 121. 9 and 2, 11. 9 and 2, 11. The multiplication in the crossing worlds, the 45 angle, and the 45 angle stands for the word sun and fox. 5 times 4 equals 20t. 5 plus 4 is 9. This is the IT system. This is what it's spelling right now. The IC system of what? 2 times 9 is 18. That means there's 8 around 1. 2, 2, 2, and 2. 2, 2 to you. Because the 2, 2, 2, the 6 star plus you makes everything go around. 2, 4, 6, 8. Half of you is great. Jaune and yellow is the same. One is French, one is English. The difference is between 51, the difference is 41. DNA, 14, 14th letter, the letter N. The one letter, or the 10th letter, the letter J for the J hook, right? It's either the T, which is the bridge, or it's the J for JT 1020. What's your location? Where are you located? Is it the QJ? Because the Q has its tail the other way to O. The O is where the line hooks under and goes back to O, and that's your G. But the tail crosses over, okay, which is one of the insignia tails of NBC, and it also looks like sperm fish. You know what I'm saying? Or one half of the heart. Yellow is 51. The reverse of yellow is also J equals 10. S equals 10. JS. Jack Spade. Una says 1. Je, I have 1. Yellow says in French, I have 1. Ne is birth. Una birth. 1 birth. The short count is 15, 51. 33 times 47, 15, 51, the time of the Christ. 66 crossing over the circumflex, the two sides of creation. Minus and add, this becomes not 102, but it becomes 93. Creation inside Saturn. Once you pass 100, you're automatically going to just do one thing. You can go to 102, that'll be 162, and that'll say 216, meaning the cube of man. But we're going to go 6 and 3, 9, 6 and 6, 12. 9, 12, or 9 and 3. 9, 12, or 9 plus 1 is 10, creates 1, 1 and 3, alternate current inside of Saturn. And that's what this is telling me, which is now G&E electric and runs over Hoover Dam. Who was the 39th and 38th presidents? We must know. Hoover Dam connects the 31st president. 3 and 1 is 4. 3 and 8 is 12. 1 is 2 and 3. So it's 2, 3, 4 vibration created just through this terminology. Blue and blue are both the same language, 40 and 40. The short count is 13. 4 and 4, area space, where blue is area space. Filling up the area space with what? Is it the carrier of the spirit, of the information guidance line that comes from one area? And it's just a portal that brings the trend of thought, the high and the low blood pressure from down in one world and back up to the other world. Unless you're Qing it, where you're going down and going that way. Unless you're G'ing it, you're going down and going that way. Two parts of a heart. You put GQ together and you have you actually have this design here. So let's bust off that and get on to the next one. That's right. You win the medals in order. Fleshy robotics. Without the gold, without the silver, without the bronze, there is no coming into this world. Fleshy robotics. Where does the robotics come from? And what can we refabricate on this earth? It's the precious metals. The precious metals, the stones, the silver, the gold. What is earth? Is earth all the elements of creation of God, or is earth part of what can be created within through the vibration and using the basic vibration as one? Understanding, remember, 1 and 9 equals 10 equals 1. That is the letter S. that is for soul, that is for spirit. When you get 105, it's the hand of God. When you get 102, it's exactly what we did in the other equation. It was over here. 102, 6 and 3, 6 and 6, 9 and 3. 4 and 0 becomes 46, becomes 59. This becomes 5959, E-I-E-I-O. You minus it, it becomes win a big red sun. If it becomes minus the 6 area over here on 40, I don't like to minus anything, because if I did minus, I would start at the start. Where is the starting point? Let's say you start on 0. You go to 1 area, to 2 areas, to 3 areas. Let's go to 1 area, to 2 areas, to 3, to 4, to 5, and 6. So 6, 2 minus 6, because we're buried 6 feet down, 2 feet up. 6 minus 2 equals to 5. 5 and 6, 2 and 5, earth to the red sun. 2 to the plus side, 6 to the minus side. We were born in the dog pound. Remember, 26 is also the pound of 18 because of this design. 26, right, is also 18. 26 is the queen. 26 is the dog. 18 is the one spirit in the two heavens. Here's 2 cubes. 9 and 9 is 18. 2 voided spaces here and here. 2 voided spaces. And then this space. What is this space? Well, it's between this space and this space. That's this space. This space is between this space and this space. The reality of using that space would actually be using up this space over here. And once you use up this interior space, you now have 88 instead of 0, 0, 2 sides. Did you follow the drift? Is it blowing in your house? Did you follow the drift? So now we have to understand that the Olympics, to win the medals in the Olympics and all that we win medals, when we play games, we go to war, we win the Purple Heart. And all these medals are describing our creation and attachment and how we are fitted into these bodies, the earthly body. This is a created planet. Where did they get the sand? Where did they put it? How did they put paint together? So which part is used for the usage of the passage of the word, the spoken word, the computer's word, to get from one area? I need the wind to come and to blow that whatever is going to be blown, if it is light enough to be blown, the wind will blow it. Okay, what it blows is that element. If I breathe in that element, whatever the value is that element, I will breathe it and use it. So that is how we get the earth. So let's separate. We have water and we have earth. We have area space that is void, that is filled up with different kinds of gases. And in those gases, again, is the element of dust and the element of water. Water and dust, WD, WD-40, water and dust. If we put enough pebbles on the ground, we can roll things along as long as it supports it. So we're going to go up to the rest of this video. So when you win the Olympics, we're going to go to the basics. When you get the bronze, you're in 3rd place. When you get bronze, you are in 3rd place. Okay? When you get the silver, you are in 2nd place. But when you get the gold, you are in 1st place. So if you want to know where the BC creation comes in, here's where your Olympic BC creation comes in. Your gold sits on top, your bronze and your silver on each side. How will they work these elements? How is it worked in our plumbing world when we get galvanized steel? How we work with stainless steel, and where S equals to 1 and T equals to 2, but T has a 0 in it, so automatically that 2 becomes 8. You have 1 and 8. Or you have 1020 saying ST is location, and these 2 stand for Saturn. Saturn is running where the General Electric is, G&E, and that's Hoover Dam as an alternate current, 1 and 3, creating the B. Las Vegas, Hoover Dam Electric, run by some kind of spirit world. When the water goes down and the spindles turn, as they turn this way, right, as the water falls down and the spindles turn this way, right, it brings, right, the water falls down, okay, and the spindles are turning this way. And as it's turning this way, it's bringing something backwards, the sediment. So now we have copper, okay, silver. I don't like this light anymore. Silver equals to 5885. 5 times 8, 5 plus 8 equals to 13 plus 40. 13 plus 40 equals to 53. 53 and 72, creation of the big red sun, equal to 1111. Because 5 times 3, 5 plus 3 will be 15 and 8. That is your black ball. Gold equals to 38. That's the number in the church, and it's also equal to red. Bronze is 20, and this means O and R. Anytime you see O and R or Ron together, it's creation of the sun. Creation of the cycle, 4 and 7, because it's 18 and 15 and 23. This is 33 and 23. This is 33, 43, 53, and 356. 23, 46, and 26, 70, 77, bronze, 20, 35, 45, and 4, 49, and Z, 59, 69, 75, 80. See, I'm switching the numbers. I got 31, 41, 45, 55, 60, 70, 80. Bronze is 80. That's communication. Communication in the church. 3 and 5, 11, 11, both sides. These three things is what creates our fleshy robotics. The earth running in the Olympics. OLY, pick. Bless you.
Thank you.
The Olympic torch, the holder of the Olympic torch. For who is behind me, who is in front of me, who is beside me. We are all running the same race. So now that we've done this fleshy robotic from this end, we've done where these two colors come out to 92 and 40 equals to 132, or in the short count, it comes out to 4, 9, 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 4 and 2. Green is what the result is. So this 132 equals to green. 132 take away 49. Let me use the calculator. 132 minus 49 equals to 83. The green house of church. Green is invert, equals to 65. The difference is 15. Green in English, 49 equals to this, equals to 43. The DC world inside Mars. Red and red, the difference is 39. Red equals now to Saturn. 39, 49, 59, 66. Saturn. These two equals to 16. Spirit of the half-life. This is 41. The DNA passage of the sun. This is absolutely nothing, bringing equality from the blue worlds. So this is your Olympics. The other thing I wanted to talk about, we're at 17 minutes, I'll do in the next video. It's all about New Delhi or New Delhi or New, or is this Mu? Is this MU or Mu? This is Mu or Mu? Is this Mu or Mu? Is this new or new? Raphael coming to you from thefleshyrobotic.com. Thank you for watching this video.